Good morning, U.S. history. Today is Monday, October 19th, and as usual on Mondays, I give you the weekly preview. So we will do that first. Let me click there. There we go. So obviously you see Monday, today the 19th. You're going to be completing an ed puzzle for the last part of today's class. For Tuesday and Wednesday, we're going to be talking about the Transcontinental Railroad. So we're starting a new standard, which we'll talk about tomorrow. It is industrialization and immigration, and the first part of that would be the railroad. Thursday and Friday, we're going to be completing that and moving on to a new topic of immigration. Those 2 days, the only thing you'll have to do for points those days are Quizlet terms, and then we'll move on to our primary source stuff next week. As far as notes, so we just finished our first standard, 11.1, which was reviewing the Constitution and then the Civil War, which we just completed. That was 11.1. So your new notes are going to be labeled differently. They're going to be 11.2. And so the notes you have with you right now, eventually I will collect. If you can, staple them together. Oops, sorry. Staple them together and just keep them separate. But your new notes are going to be an entirely new standard. So when I start listing them by date again, then they're a totally new set. So if you can separate the others, paperclip them together, staple them together, just so you don't get them all mixed up with your new set of notes. Okay. The other thing I wanted to make sure that you guys knew is about Google Classroom itself. So it seems like everybody's pretty much understanding how Aries grades are calculated and how I put stuff in Aries. But Google Classroom, what it does is when there is a submission, it sends me your submission, I grade it, and then I give you a grade out of whatever it is. In this case, it would be 25. Sometimes if there's an ungraded assignment or something you're doing in steps, it doesn't have a submission, but it will tell you that it's missing, like this right here. It is perfectly fine on Google Classroom even when there's not a submission to click turn in or complete assignment so that you don't see that red missing word. And the reason is I know that if you're like me, I get like all anxious when I see a bunch of red missing things that aren't actually missing. So on Google Classroom, you always have that option to, first of all, upload an assignment and submit it if it's due on Classroom. But if not, you can press turn in so that that red angry missing word goes away and it doesn't upset you anymore. So that is always a possibility to do on Classroom. You're welcome to do that. For today, let me switch back real quick here. For today, when you log into Classroom, you're going to see that there's no Zoom today. You're watching this screencastify that's telling you what's happening this week. You're going to fill out the Google form that will be the second link, and then you will start Ed Puzzle on the railroad that's going to be due tomorrow. It's pretty brief, and you can actually get it done right now because we have a short class Monday, but you still should have about 20 minutes or so to get it done. Okay, I'm here, of course. If you need to email me or anything, I can help you through stuff. Otherwise, that is all you're responsible for doing today.